Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead reading. And this will be for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'll be doing the timestamps below. Thank you for joining me. We are looking at the week ahead. These are timeless. So whenever you feel drawn to watch the video, that's when you should watch it. But it is our last weekly for 2021, so that's kind of exciting. There are other timeless weekly readings available on the channel. I'll link the playlist at the end of the video as well for you guys. And there's also the 2022 yearly forecast available for all the signs. I'll also add that playlist to the end screen as well. So, what are we doing? I am using the Gilded Tarot Royale for you, fire signs, and the Alice Wonderland Oracle deck. Please make sure to keep an open mind, take what resonates, disregard the rest. Be sure to watch all your signs to get all the messages that may pertain to you. I'm actually running a special on forecasts, 6-month forecasts, 12-month forecasts, and the link to the specials page is in the description box below, as well as the link to the services page for all the other types of readings that I offer. Feel free to check them out. Okay, all that being said, let's jump in here and start the reading. All right, let's begin with Aries. Hi Aries, thank you for joining us. If you are skipping ahead, just go back and revisit the intro as well. There's information for you there as well. I just saw an unexpected, unplanned pregnancy. So if you know that's something you're going for, keep going, it's happening. And if it's not, just take extra precautions, okay? What is going on for Aries in the week ahead? Aries in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aries. There we go. So, the situation, the lovers, I'm telling you, baby making. The challenge, the Five of Wands. Obviously, if that's something you can do, you want to do, okay? I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And like I say, some things are going to apply to you and some things are not. Just take what applies, okay? Ignore the rest. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles as the overall energy. The situation is the lovers. The challenge is the Five of Wands. And the outcome is the Three of Cups. So, for some of you, there's a decision to make. Seven of Pentacles with the lovers. There's an offer of commitment on the table, romantic for a lot of you, but it can also be with business, okay? Work partnerships, contracts in terms of, you know, signing up with a company or another. There is a choice to make between at least two options, okay? I feel like one is very, very tempting to you. The other one is more on the safe, secure, predictable side, okay? Because that's why it's a head or a heart decision. The challenge, we have the Five of Wands. Either you have too many options and everyone's fighting for your attention, or for others of you, you're dealing with someone who likes to keep their options open, or you like to keep your options open. You don't really want to settle down. You don't really want to make any long-term commitments at this time, and that's why this is the Five of Wands as your challenge. I also see that if you want a commitment, you might have to fight for it, okay? Or maybe that's what you're telling someone else. In the outcome, we do have the Three of Cups. So whether you are fighting for something, going after something, or making a choice yourself, the Three of Cups is an energy of celebration. It is expansion. It is furthering a commitment, making a solid commitment. Again, it can be the energy of pregnancy because 2 become 3 here. For others of you, this is reconciliation as well. So if your options are between someone new and someone from the past, I feel like for some of you are going back to someone from the past. And remember, it is Venus retrograde. Be careful with that. That's kind of what it does. That's kind of what happens. But it doesn't always last. If the lessons are learned and the situation can be turned around, then it can last. But if the lessons are not learned, and if it's the same thing, different day, even though you're going back to them now, there's a reconciliation now, or someone's coming back to you, then it might not last, okay? Just keep that in mind. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. beating out the competition, definitely. Getting a job or a promotion is also coming up here. Financial increase as well with Seven of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Let's get more cards here for Aries for the week ahead. With the Lovers, we have the Three of Pentacles. With the Five of Wands is the challenge, we have the Seven of Swords. And with the Three of Cups, in the outcome, we have the Emperor, your energy. I do feel like something will be your decision, or something has to be your decision. I do also see, for some of you, be careful. There is a third party here. There can be someone keeping their options open when they shouldn't be, or someone flirting when they shouldn't be, or it could be full-on cheating for others of you as well, because there is an element of passion there with the Lovers, I'm not going to lie. We have the King of Pentacles under the Seven of Pentacles, so we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. I see that for some of you, it's not necessarily, that's cheating. You're dealing with someone who's very immature. You're talking about long-term commitment, settling down, but you're dealing with someone who's very immature. They still like drama. They still like having people fight over them. They still like conflict, because they think that's what it means to be passionate about something. It means to fight about it, or do you know what I mean? Someone very immature. And it could be that someone's not telling you with the Seven of Swords that actually they're seeing other people, or someone's not telling you that they just like to date, or they just like to keep their options open. They don't want to settle down. Okay, because you have the Lovers and you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Three of Cups as well. Definitely a third party involved here, whether it's in a romantic sense or, again, however it's involved. There's a choice, okay, that either you have to make or someone else has to make between you and someone else. We have the energy of Gemini here. We have Taurus, we have Capricorn, we have Aries energy. That could be your energy. Again, one is fiery, passionate, mostly passionate, right? Dramatic, a little exciting, but dramatic. The other, with the Three of Pentacles, is someone who wants to settle down, do the work, go through the steps, okay? I feel like this is someone who's very traditional with the King of Pentacles. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby carriage, okay? Someone who views things in those terms. That's their goals, that's their plans, okay? And that's what they want with you, or you with them. And there's a choice to be made here. All right, is someone ready to settle down? Are you ready to settle down? Is the person you're dealing with ready to settle down with you? Are they going to choose you, or do they have other people that they're talking to? Because I feel like it's going to have to be your decision with the Emperor here as your final card. What you do. If someone's dragging their feet, that's an answer for you. If someone is telling you they need more time, believe it. That's what it is, okay? I feel like with the Seven of Swords, they're not telling you. They like the fact that you look after them. They like the fact that they like what they get by being with you, whether it's money, comfort, attention, affection, they use your name or whatever. But what they're not telling you is that they're talking to other people, they're seeing other people, they're flirting with other people. It's not the best energy. I have to be honest. So just be mindful, okay, of who you choose to invest in and who you choose to commit to. Make sure it's mutual. For others of you, there's an offer. I feel like you're looking at a couple of possibilities when it comes to career or how you make your money. There is an elevation possible with what you've been doing already. There's more work, there's more responsibility, but there's more money as well. It's very tempting. What you may not be telling these people is that actually you've been looking around to change your job. Okay, so someone's offering to promote you, but what you're not telling them, what they don't know, is actually you've been wanting to change that job. You don't want to be promoted. All right, so for some of you, that's what's going on. I do feel like you're going to review what they're offering you before you decide which way you're gonna go, because for some it's gonna be different. For some, you're going to continue on this path. You're going to accept the promotion or the new role they're talking to you about within your current dynamic. You will follow that through. Well, for others of you, you'll be walking away from this into a new role. You'll be part of a new team. You'll be leading a team. You'll be managing a team. And that's what's on offer. All right, so it'll be a little different for everyone. You're going to have to tell me which scenario applies to you. This could also be they're talking to you about promoting you, and then you're going to be managing the team you're currently part of. And there's an aspect of confidentiality of don't tell the team. Everyone's fighting. They think they have a shot at that promotion, but actually they've already chosen you. You've already won that promotion. You've already earned it. And there's an element of confidentiality of don't tell the team until we make it official. It could just be that, okay? Seven of Swords is not always cheating, people. I do want to say that, all right? It's not the best energy, but it's not always just cheating. Whenever you see the Seven of Swords, everyone just starts talking about cheating, and I'm like, there's so much more to that card. All right, so let's see. Overall energy and advice for Aries for the week ahead. Overall energy and advice for Aries. Overall energy and advice for Aries for the week ahead. If this is you, just be mindful, okay? You might be dealing with someone who's very traditional, and it's important to be honest with them, okay? It's very important to be honest with them. If you want to keep it at a stage of let's just date, if you want to keep it at a stage of we're not really exclusive and I'm not ready to be, okay? Just be honest is the message, okay? So we have 34 impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. So there's some sort of a truth that is spoken here, or again, it's your advice for you to be honest, for you to be completely open about your choices, about your commitment, your attitude towards commitment, okay, or you committing to this particular person. For others of you, I feel like this is looking at, there's a lot of information coming your way. It's important for you to take it all in and really discern it, okay, go through it before you give someone an answer. I do feel like someone's trying to turn something into something else. We have all the butterflies. Someone's trying to transform something into something else, bigger, better, more stable, I don't know. But to you, that's not something you want. To you, that's not something that's possible. To you, that's not something you've imagined for yourself, okay? It would be a stretch for you to imagine yourself in that position, in that role, in that commitment, in that way, all right? And again, it's just, we have 34 here. That's number 7. It's very important to be honest, to be truthful in this circumstance, okay? Because I do feel like for the most part, you're dealing with someone who's very traditional. They're all in, so be careful how you treat this person. Be respectful of how they feel, and be respectful of them enough to tell them the truth about how you feel, okay? So they can make their own decisions, as opposed to wait around for you, hang around for you, okay? I'm not saying that you would do that. It's coming up, so I'm just telling you. This could, of course, be vice versa. We also have lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. Definitely. And you see, you have number 12, so that adds up to a 3. So for a lot of you, there is promotion coming up. There is an elevation when it comes to your work, when it comes to how you earn your money. And you're being lifted away from a team and then put on top of it for you to manage it, okay? I do see that. To supervise it, to manage it. You're higher than the rest, okay? And some people are going to be okay with that. Some people might have an issue with that. It's happening because you've earned it, all right? So try not to feel guilty about it or sabotage the opportunity because of what it's going to do to your relationship with the team, to the friendships that you have developed. At the end of the day, business is business. At the end of the day, the best candidate won, and it is what it is, okay? We also have keep your temper. Oh yeah, don't allow anger to rule you, number 20. So I feel like yeah, this is like for those of you where you're waiting for someone else to commit to you, whether it's in a romantic sense or to team up professionally or to collaborate with you on anything, right? To team up with you. And they're just dragging their feet, or they're seeing other people, or they don't intend to commit, or they're being shady, or they're giving you half answers and half truths whenever you try to talk to them about the situation. This is telling you, try to keep your temper in check. You may go off on this person, and with the Five of Wands there as well, you might want. This is where you confront them, type energy, and this is telling you. That's not really going to help the situation. Okay, so it's pretty much telling you they have already, if that's the case, they've shown you their true colors. You already see things for what they are. It's down to you to make the decision of how you want to deal with them moving forward. Okay, but I do see things that are not fair to you, someone who's not being fair, someone who's not being honest, someone who's not being truthful. And it's really down to you. They're showing you their true colors. It's down to you. It lead the way with the Emperor here to make a decision of how you want to deal with this person. Even this one, it's saying work through disbelief. Okay, someone is revealing to you their true colors. All right, and or someone is telling you. Five of Wands can also be a bit of gossip, or hearing through the grapevine type of energy, and that's telling you, listen, there's no point in getting angry and going off. Obviously it's not great, hurts feelings, it does make you angry. However, do what you can to process through that and have a more of a healthy reaction or response to the situation, okay? Because it can easily get out of hand with the Five of Wands there. All right, so yeah, I mean, it looks like you've got some decisions to make here, one way or another. Someone's showing you their true colors. The truth of someone's being revealed at this time. Believe it. It is what it is. You need to make your decisions accordingly. Any opportunity for elevation, don't let your friendship with someone get in the way, okay? Because if those people were your true friends, were truly your friends, they would be happy for you, they would support you, and they would agree that the best candidate won the role, the opportunity, whatever this is, okay? They would support you as opposed to create drama and conflict because they're throwing a fit. And if someone is throwing a fit, this is telling you you need to be the one to stay calm and to lead the conversation or to diffuse the situation, okay? So I'll leave that with you. I hope it makes sense to you, and if it does make sense, I hope the reading helps you, okay? It's good stuff. You just, for the most part, you just have to navigate some things. All right. Okay, moving on to Leo. Hi, Leo, and thank you for joining us. And if you are skipping ahead, please also watch the intro because there is some valuable information for you there as well. So let's see what is going on for Leo. I almost said Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra for some of you. A Libra on the mind. Okay, what is going on with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead? Week ahead for Leo. Week ahead for Leo. Okay. The situation, we have the Moon. The challenge, we have the Seven of Swords. The outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Libra on the mind. I'm seeing a scenario here where there was an illusion about a situation. Someone created an illusion around a situation. They wanted you to see it the way they wanted you to see it. The challenge, there's something being revealed. Someone gets caught in a lie, or there's something being revealed that kind of dispels the illusion. And it has to do with someone being unfaithful, I have to say it, or someone abusing your trust, however that makes sense. Someone taking you for granted, someone not pulling their weight, someone just lying to you, someone deceiving you, someone taking credit for your work, hanging around to just steal your ideas, okay? It's that kind of energy. We have the Nine of Wands in the outcome, obviously. This is the Wounded Warrior card, okay? This is where we've been through battle, or several battles, but we are still standing, okay? This is where we either walk away from the situation that hurt us and reinvent ourselves and redefine ourselves, okay? Allow that completion to happen, allow the 9 to become a 10, and then we start fresh. Or we hang in there to see if anything can be salvaged, okay, with the 9 of Wands. Now, with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this can be breakup, it can be divorce, it can be someone taking legal action against someone else, okay, where you're fighting for your property back, you're fighting for your dues, if someone has been stealing your work or your ideas, if someone's been taking property from you, if someone's been taking money from you, or if it's a custody agreement type thing, or if there was a contract, there was an agreement, and someone was getting more out of it than they should, or they weren't giving you everything they should have, and it was unknown, it was all hunky-dory, all copacetic, okay, no waves on that water, don't no one rock the boat, because I don't want Leo to find out about this, and something is revealed around a full moon. Do we have a full moon coming up? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. But there's something around the full moon. So either this started in at the last full moon, or it was something that started during the new moon after the last full moon, and this is when it's being revealed. As we're getting closer and closer to the full moon, this is when it's being revealed to you, all right, for you to address. Let's get more clarity here for Leo. With the moon, we have the Emperor. With the 7 of Swords, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. With the 9 of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. For some of you, you might be dealing with an Aries. Aries had similar energies here. Under the Queen of Swords, we have the 2 of Cups. Definitely looking at breakup, divorce, something that used to be a very nice, beautiful friendship, a sibling relationship. They used to be very beautiful and harmonious. A partnership that started off as balanced, 2 of Cups, very beautiful, very fair to both parties. It was lovely. There has been an illusion around this. I'm not seeing the moon as confusion. This is someone deliberately making you think something, someone deliberately telling you something, or deliberately not telling you something, so that you have an idea or a perception of the situation that they wanted you to have. Does that make sense? It's very manipulative energy. You might be dealing with an Aries, or this is the father of your child or the mother of your child. Okay, take it as it resonates. It could be a father figure or an authority figure in your life, whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. And they have been dishonest. They have been stealing your ideas. They have been taking money from you, or not giving money that was yours. Not giving you what was yours, whether it's money, property, credit for the ideas, for the work, for the whatever. Something that was granted to you, and they were holding on to it, using it in the meantime, but not really telling you that that was yours. Does that make sense? If it was anything to do with settlements, inheritance, that could also be the case, okay? And they've been taken from you, or keeping things to themselves, information, or literally money, assets, property. With the 9 of Wands and the Page of Swords, you're definitely, I do see you sending out an official communication. So you're going to an attorney, or you're getting some legal advice here, and you're sending someone either a cease and desist, or you're sending someone a citation, or you're suing someone and you're serving them the papers. They get served, or this is an official like a heads up. Okay, you have until this date to return this and that and the other before I take you to court. Okay, and it's coming from an attorney, your legal representative. It's official. Okay, it's serious. So I'm seeing that scenario for some of you. And if this makes no sense to you, I would look more closely at things. I would ask some information, ask for some information, ask some very poignant questions. What is this? What is that? Where is this? Where is that? Could I see that contract again? Could I review that paperwork again, just to make sure we haven't missed anything, okay? Because this will be revealed. You will find this out. If you're still in the moon energy here where you don't know this is happening, that's deliberate. But if your intuition, if something pings inside of you, if your intuition is telling you, oh, maybe I should look into that, then it could be that this, you need to look into it, because you will uncover this, okay? If it makes literally no sense, you don't feel anything about this when I'm saying all these words, nothing pings, nothing, you know what I mean, then it's not for you, so don't panic. But I am seeing that scenario very, very strongly, okay? Someone withholding something that is yours, especially in the case of child support or spousal support, any sort of custody agreement, something is being taken advantage of. There's a loophole, or something that was not discussed, or something you forgot was in a contract, something you forgot someone owed you. They didn't, but they've been keeping it quiet, right? Don't rock the boat. And I'm seeing a legal win for you, obviously, and compensation coming your way as a result of this. For those of you, you're catching someone out, and this breakup and divorce happening here, okay? Because someone has been money hungry, someone was with you for status, someone was with you using you for whatever, you name it, okay? And it's unfortunate, but the good thing to focus on, the silver lining, is that you're now seeing it, it's being revealed, so you can address it and cut ties with this person, whether it's in a romantic sense, it could even be someone in your family, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, okay? Something is brought to the surface for you to take action on it, okay? So let's get some oracle energy here for you, Leo. It's not, a very positive, as in, happy-go-fluffy, encouraging reading, but it's something that needed to be addressed. It's the truth that you needed to know because the situation was unfair to you. So this is your opportunity to correct something, to balance something out, and to get what's yours. So I'm not going to say this is a negative reading. Okay, so let's see. Overall, oracle energy and advice. Oracle energy and advice for Leo for the week ahead. What is the overall energy and advice for Leo? Overall energy and advice for Leo for the week ahead. What's going to help them best to know? Overall energy and advice for Leo. Overall energy and advice for Leo. Okay. So, we have one. We have two. Bottom of the deck, we have investigate. You can't make this stuff up, man. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Find that truth, man, or woman, girl. Ask some questions. If something has not been sitting with you for quite some time, but then whoever you're dealing with was like telling you, oh yeah, I looked into that, took care of that. No, that's fine. No, everything's okay. But it's still not sitting right with you. The Queen of Swords is very intuitive, okay? And she has the experience to back it up. Ask some questions. Ask to see the paperwork. Ask to see the contract again. Ask to revisit the paperwork together. To make sure everything is in line, to make sure everything is as it should be. Because I'm telling you, you're going to find some stuff out, okay? Clock, time, pressure, in a rush. I also feel like someone's, there's a deadline. Someone's trying to get away with something before a deadline, because once that deadline is reached, you can't undo it. Does that make sense? So I would get on this very quickly. There's something that needs to be found out and addressed for some of you by the end of the year. For others of you, we have 14 by the 14th of January, or you've only got like 5 days or 5 weeks left to address this or to correct it. It's like the statute of limitations for some of you. Someone's running out the clock, hoping against hope that you're not going to figure it out. You're not going to reveal anything. You're not going to hear anything. You're not going to find them out. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Number 15. So this is where you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Okay? Seriously, trust it. If something, I'll say it again, if something has not been sitting right with you, and you're talking to this person, and I know it can be a task, you know, me sitting here telling you that, you know, someone you consider a true friend, they may be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, someone you consider a true friend, a partner, someone you rely on, someone who always has your back, right? But you see, like, even, you see that moon there? It's like an eclipse, and it's ending. You're starting to see the light again, okay? It's difficult to look at that person and wonder, right? And question their loyalty, question that they're working towards your best interest, question whether or not they have your back. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do. However, again, I will say this, it's something that has not been sitting right with you, okay? You've been going on faith. You've been going on the fact, you know, that we have this amazing bond, we have this amazing connection, we trust each other, it's always been this way, we've always had our back, right? You've been going on faith, and you've been going on how things used to be, okay? And they've been taking advantage. They have been taking advantage. So it's important to listen to your intuition and to go find why whatever it is has not been sitting right with you. Okay, you see, for some reason I'm drawn to the red eyes. I even, for some of you, this person, okay, this is getting into like weird territory and conspiracy, but I feel like this person has been checking your phone, checking your emails if they have access to make sure you don't know anything. Okay, or if someone's been trying to tell you the truth, they've been checking your emails and your phone to make sure you don't get that message. This is also like, it's something to do with law, man. Someone's trying to run the clock on something that is owed to you, that they would have to give you, or run the clock on something that they've been doing so that you can't undo it. Okay? So, I mean, I would get on that, Leo. Hire a private investigator. I'm not kidding. There's some going on that you need to figure out. You need to bring to the light. And again, it's something that you kind of know. You kind of know what I'm talking about. You kind of know. You see the cat there? You know. All right? That's your intuition. That's your instincts telling you there's something not quite right here. But if they tell me that, and they're my best friend, you know, they have no reason to lie to me. Question it. What would they gain? And you'll start to see the thread. You'll start to see the red thread, the red herrings that they've been telling you. To keep things calm and steady, no waves, don't rock the boat, don't trigger anything, don't set Leo off, don't, you know what I mean? So Leo, I really want you to give me some feedback on this because it's a very interesting reading. Very interesting, okay? And like I say, it's not going to be for everyone. And if it makes zero sense to you, just watch your other placements, okay? But if it does make sense to you, please, Leo, let me know. And I really hope that the reading helps you, okay? Because this heifer needs to be found out, whoever they are, okay? So, okay. And moving on to Sag. Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. And if you're skipping ahead, please make sure to also watch the intro. There's information for you there. We have the Six of Wands that flipped over. So we have recognition, fame, popularity, increased popularity, some sort of a victory, standing out from the crowd. All right, let's see. What is coming up for Sagittarius in the week ahead? What is coming up for Sagittarius? Sagittarius in the week ahead. What's coming up for Sagittarius? Sun or rising Venus in the week ahead. Harvey's up. The situation is the Four of Pentacles. The challenge is the Moon. The outcome is the Eight of Swords. What in the hell? Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. Okay. Okay. Okay, so, hold on, Harvey wants to get up. One sec. Sorry about that. Okay, one scenario that I'm seeing, Sagittarius. You're dealing with, okay. Okay. There's a couple of things coming through. For some of you, someone's reaching out to you. You don't want to talk to this person. You don't want to deal with this person. You don't want to hear this person out. You're ignoring them. You're blocking them. Okay, they may be at a distance with the Three of Wands, or they're messaging you, trying to contact you online. Okay, for some of you, they're literally traveling to show up at your door. The situation with the Four of Pentacles, either they're reaching out to you because now you have money. They're reaching out to you because you can help them. They're reaching out to you for a place to live. They're reaching out to you for what they can get because they can have a comfortable life with you. Or they're reaching out to you because they haven't been able to let you go. They haven't moved on from you. But for the most part, I'm seeing it as they're reaching out to you because, sorry, I bumped my mic, but they're reaching out to you because they see you doing well. They've been watching you from afar. They may have some control issues where they don't like that you're doing so well without them. Okay? The challenge with the moon, there's things that they're not telling you. Obviously, there's hidden agendas here. But in the outcome with the Eight of Swords, this is where you're not entertaining it. You're not extending communication. You're leaving them on read or seen, or you're blocking them altogether. So good for you. For others of you, you want to leave a restrictive situation. The Three of Wands is where you're looking out to see what other options are available to you. Whether it's that you want to change your job, you want to change where you live, you want to get out of a dynamic, a living arrangement, a partnership even for some of you. Maybe you were raising money, saving money to do so, and now you've reached your goal and you can afford to do whatever it is you want to do. Or this is something that was comfortable, but it started to restrict you, it started to hold you back. Okay? The challenge, we have the moon. This is asking you not to make impulsive decisions or not to make emotional decisions, or I should say not to allow yourself to be ruled by your emotions, especially in terms of business, anything to do with your money. And even in a love dynamic or to do with emotional connections, this is asking you not to make permanent decisions on temporary emotions, okay? That's your challenge. And the outcome, we have the Eight of Swords. For the time being, I feel like you're going to stay put. It might be that you're trying to get out of the situation, but your challenge is to actually reveal that, to actually take action. Does that make sense? Until now, maybe you've been telling yourself, I need to save more money, I'm not ready to do this, I need to be in a better position, and you've reached that goal, but your challenge is that you're still waiting, you're still contemplating. Bear with me. Okay, the boys are awake. Okay, so for the time being, I feel like you're going to stay put where you are. Let's get more clarification here for you. Sagittarius. Let's get more clarification for Sagittarius for the week ahead, please. Four of Pentacles, we have the Chariot. Yeah, you want to go. The Moon, we have the King of Cups. And with the Eight of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, be careful. You might lose an opportunity. Eight of Wands under the Three of Wands. There's offers coming in, okay? If you've been looking at Ace of Cups under the Eight of Wands, if you've been looking at a place to live, to change where you live, if you've been looking at finding your own place, to leave a living arrangement, to leave a partnership even, I don't know. If you've been looking at jobs because you want to change your job, if you've been looking at just options. If I wanted to change my job, what other jobs are out there? If I wanted to change where I live, what other opportunities are out there? If I wanted to make this move and just focus on my career, or just focus on my business, or just focus on my career and kind of reshape everything else in my life, how would I do that? Okay, that's the energy of the Three of Wands. Why? Because with the Chariot, there is some sort of things coming in quickly, okay? Eight of Wands. There's news, there's offers, there's communication, there's approvals coming in if that's something you were waiting on. To do with this Ace of Cups, your dream home, your dream job, your dream person, something you love, could even be your business, if it's a home-based business especially. And there's a win, there's a victory coming in, that it's almost like now you can afford to do what you wanted to do, okay? You're in a good position to do so. You're in a stable position within yourself. You have the money. You have the other opportunities to choose from, okay? You have things lined up. You can afford to do so in whatever capacity, okay? However that makes sense. Your challenge, we have the Moon and the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this individual might be a challenge. Dealing with this individual might be a challenge. Revealing your plans, revealing your intentions to this individual might be a challenge. This could be a father figure or a mother figure. This could be a boss, your current boss. This could be your current partner. This could be the person you currently live with, okay? One way or another, you're tied to this person. And the changes you would be making, you would have to tell them about it, okay? It's something they would need to know about. And that's where the challenge comes in. That's where the rub is with the Moon. There's fear. You're afraid to tell them. You don't want to disappoint them. You don't know how they'll take it, but you think they'll be disappointed. You're afraid to tell the boss because maybe, you don't want them to start treating you differently or to be resentful towards you, or do you know what I mean? You don't know how to tell your partner because that's not an easy conversation, let's be honest. You don't know how to tell your friend that you want to move out, or your housemate, your flatmate, whatever. How do I tell them? Because they're a really close friend, and if I tell them this, they're going to take it personally. So there's a lot that you're telling yourself. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety over how this King of Cups, male or female, is going to take the news that you want to make this change, that you want to leave. Okay, for a lot of you, it would involve that. But, whatever change you're making, you're going to have to leave one thing to head towards the other, right? So, you want to leave. Now, in the outcome, you have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I am seeing this as you not telling someone that you're not happy. You're not telling someone you're miserable. You're not telling someone you feel you're just not happy there. And you want to make a change, but you're not telling people. You're not telling this person, or you're not telling people in general. The more you think about how you want to tell this person, and you're thinking they're going to take it personally, they're going to be disappointed in me, that then has a knock-on effect on what you want to do. You start questioning it. Is this even really what I want to do? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't happen? What if it's a bad investment? What if it's not going to make me money? What if this person's never going to talk to me again? What if and you're keeping yourself stuck? It becomes a vicious cycle, because then you have reasons not to tell them. Okay, you have more reasons not to tell them. You have more reasons not to make this change. But I'm not actually seeing you open your mouth and having that conversation. I'm not actually seeing that. This is all things you're telling yourself. So Sagittarius, I don't know what you're doing, but it has to stop. Okay? Don't let your emotions rule you. It has to stop. You have to reveal how you feel. You deserve to be happy. You're in a very good position. You have the Eight of Wands, you have the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. There is an opportunity. There's a golden opportunity on the table. So either the job comes in, you find the ideal place, your business is starting to just do amazing, you get the loan, you get the money that you asked for, whatever it is. Everything's lined up for you to take your leave. Okay, for you to make your departure from one thing to go into this golden opportunity. You're anxiety over how this person is going to take that is what's holding you back from actually taking action, okay? From actually having the conversation and making the transition and headed towards your new opportunity. Your golden opportunity. And I feel like we've been talking about this for a while, haven't we, Sagittarius? So what I do want to say is this is not going to be available to you forever. There's only so many times this opportunity is going to be offered to you or presented to you or available to you. There's only for so long that it's going to be available to you. You're still in the window of opportunity, but it's closing, okay? So you really, really need to do something here, Sagittarius. Say it and you'll know either way, one way or another. But why would you hold yourself back and keep yourself stuck and miserable for fear of how someone else is going to take it? Your intentions to change things. You deserve to be happy. I told you this before. You only live once, okay? And you deserve to live your life for you, to make yourself happy. You're not doing what you're doing to hurt someone. You're not doing what you're doing to hurt this person. If that's how they're taking it, you can't control that. But that's also not your problem. You don't live for this person. You live for you. And if they're not going to support you in pursuing your happiness, that person is not your friend. That person does not have your back. That person does not have your best interest at heart. Okay, so do with that what you will. Let's see, overall energy and advice for Sagittarius and the week ahead. Overall energy and advice. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, that card flew right under the table. And you'll see why I'm laughing. One more for Sagittarius. Overall energy and advice for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Overall energy and advice for Sagittarius. Okay, for the week ahead. Bottom of the deck, we have becoming, I can't make this up, becoming braver. Charlie's here, can you hear? Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. It's time to be brave, Sagittarius, okay? It's time to be brave, come on. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time to give yourself a shot to be happy, come on. Okay? This is the card that flew under the table. 28, nonsense. It's time to talk sense. So that's coming up as 28, number 10. Okay, a completion needs to happen in your life. It's the end of nonsense. It's the end of not necessarily bad things or whatnot, but it's not things that made you happy. Does that make sense? You make happy for you. It's things you were doing for others. It's things you were doing to please others. It's things you were doing because you were brought up to do that or believe that, etc. This is where you've come into your own. This is your golden opportunity just for you, okay? It's time to talk about it. It's time to make it known, make it clear. And again, talk sense, make sense, not emotion. Rational, reasoning, not emotion, okay? Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Come on now. It's a new phase. It's 41. It's the number 5. That's the energy of change. It's time to come into your own. Not who you were told to be. Not who you were brought up to be. Not who society told you should be. Not who you were 5 years ago. We change. We grow. We evolve. It's a good thing. Okay, and we outgrow certain situations, and we outgrow relationships, and we outgrow friendships, and we outgrow places. And that's okay. That is okay. Memory no longer defines you. A sense of loyalty to this person shouldn't define you. Okay? And the fact that you're considering them in your decision should tell you that you care about them and respect them and are loyal to them enough to take them into consideration when you're making your decisions. However, that should not be a barrier. That should not be the reason why you do or not do something, what this person is going to say. Okay? It's a beautiful reading, Sagittarius, very deep, but it's necessary. So I hope it helps you, okay? I hope it gives you that clarity, that confirmation, that courage, okay? Whatever it is you need to make this change. It's for you, and you deserve to have this shot. You deserve to give yourself this opportunity to pursue whatever this is, okay? So I'll leave it there. I really hope this helps you, okay? I'm looking forward to your thoughts, your feedback as always. Good luck with everything. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.